Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Juan John Liu, also known as Frank. Hi, this is Michael, your English 103B instructor for winter quarter 2011 at California State University, San Bernardino. Actually, I'm pretty impressed. You did a really good job on this particular paper. You have a good introduction, which kind of sets up the four parts of the paper. You come up with the two arguments, the two concepts from the book. You do a decent job with that. Your summary, I think, is really nicely organized. I think you said in terms of beginning the summary of your book, you say Daniel Lynch shows that democratization is inherently international, and the author supports that by analyzing the reasons why Thailand and Taiwan have democratized while China has not. So then you talk about Thailand, then Taiwan, and then you talk about China. So you kind of organized the summary around three key ideas from the book. So that was very nicely done. And the actual strongest point of your book is part 3, believe it or not, which is very a critical thinking part of the writing assignment. You gave some examples to show how you think the author is biased. And one, you said the first part is in the preface. The author states the staff in Taiwan and Thailand are so friendly, but no mention of the Chinese staff. And then you said you think the author builds stereotypes for the Chinese and Taiwanese here. So you're saying maybe the writer is overgeneralizing without having specific evidence to support those conclusions. So that was really good. And you went on and did that. It was very easy to understand in terms of your research and what you were doing there. Very nicely done. The only major suggestion, in the works cited section, you have 3 sources cited. You did not cite the interviews or the book itself, as far as I can tell. But for sure you're missing the 6 personal interviews that you did. But still, when I look at the actual rubrics here, this is an A paper, my friend. This is really strong. So you've responded effectively to part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. Especially part 3 was very thoughtful and in-depth with a lot of good thinking going on in there. Part 3, in terms of your organization in terms of organizing the whole paper was strong, but then as you introduced each part of the paper, you had another tight organization with that, so it was very easy to follow how you transition from one part of the paper to the other, and you didn't even use headings. Wow. You didn't need to. Why not? Because you had those cues, those topic markers in the first couple lines of each paragraph that let me know what was happening in that paragraph and how the ideas in that paragraph related to a previous paragraph. So that's what I call very coherent organization. So it was a complex paper. You made it look easy. And English is not even your first language, so very nicely done. I think a lot of my American students are going to have difficulty meeting this quality of a paper, so you worked really hard. Of course, I'm going to push all my students to work toward this type of a paper. So again, nice work, and we'll see you next quarter.